Hello, is this thing on? Hello, hello. Testing one, two, 1, 2. Is this thing on? Testing one, two. So first of all, hello, Rainy Bowl. A bird named Taco. What's up, Gubs Girls? What's up, Ren Lee? What's up, Wanda P? Island Diva, yeah, he's spazzing out. I didn't even see it, but the girls are telling me he is going crazy over there. Baby, you can't see his brains in that, but you can see his brains when he actually on YouTube. We're gonna talk about that. What's up, Hershey? Tommy showed his room and toilet to claim he is clean, but accidentally showed the part of the toilet seat that connects to the porcelain. It was gunk around it. Ugh. Ah. Oh, not you screenshot the toilet. Mm. What's up, just trolling? What's up, Mika? Baby, when I tell you the girls are pressed this evening, you know, I don't know what's wrong with Tommy. I think Tommy does have a mental illness, and I understand why you get SSI because you have anger issues, you don't have coherent thoughts, you want to show, you want to tell 50,000 stories, you jealous of Castro, you always think somebody want Castro, and Tommy, you need help. And first of all, boo, you can't read me. First of all, anybody who is getting Section 8 vouchers to live in that good times anytime you need a payment, anytime you need a friend, anytime you're going under apartment that you living in, okay, with them special need people. Baby, you cannot go in. Okay, your bathroom is dirty. The girl said that you tried to clean it up quick. Okay, but you still had gunk. We saw the last time you and Castro was there, baby, that bed had an old nasty gangster lean. Okay, it looked like y'all done tore up them springs. That carpet was dirty. It just looked like sour milk and corn chips in there. Girl, okay. And then this Tommy, look, Tommy, I saw you pushing that mop. I ain't mad at no household technician, but baby, we saw you pushing that mop. Okay, clean it up, throw up. Okay, throw up in classroom 3. Throw up in classroom 3. Can we get a janitor? Okay, and I can't understand how you is janitorial and your house is dirty. I don't understand that. You know how to clean. That's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. How you is a janitor and you dirty? Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, and you know he was mad. The girl said them nostrils was flaring. They said you could see all of the pink matter up in his brain. Okay, and he had them old them truncated lips up there. And they said he was mad, and you know he probably done drank. Girl, okay, and you up here doing the most. And I'm like, baby, and you is not competing against me. This is not a competition, beloved. You just got a lot going on in your life. Oh my God. I don't want to look at that house because I don't want him to strike me. Okay? For looking at that piece of house you got. And girl, you think you turning it over there. You think you turning it. That's what I don't get. You think you is turning it over there. Baby, the best part of that apartment is that brick wall. That's it. Cause baby, I ain't gonna lie. That building looked like they converted it from an office building. From an old 1959 office building to an apartment. Okay, I mean, baby, it looked like it was an industrial office building. They said, "Well, hell, let's just turn this into apartments." Girl, I can't. I can't. I can't. Oh my god. So anyway, baby, I can't. I can't, baby. Baby, and you all mad and stuff, and it's like, girl, really though? Let me get the lovely love. Okay, let me get the lovely love next. Baby, I'm gonna get to what y'all want. Lovely love. Did you drink all the drinks that you made? Niece, 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 niece. Girl, that could somebody please tell Lovely Love that the competition over and that man done spent that money? Okay. Well, y'all act like y'all gonna complain and get that money. I'm like, girl, could y'all move on? Okay, if y'all was smart, y'all would have had on nasty piece of love offering before you got up there. But baby, why love the Lord act like they were gonna give her another chance to do something? And then it was like, y'all, cause I was sick and everything. Okay, then go to the ER talent show. Go to the emergency room. We don't want to hear how sick you was and all this stuff. Niece, the talent show is over. Okay, I was gonna do that with t-shirt, but I'm like, yeah, you sick. Ma'am, okay, really? Lovely Love said I drank too. Baby, Lovely Love was trying to explain her case over there, and then she calling the woman's bees and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, baby, that competition is way over. Them people done spent that money, and y'all up there trying to convince people. I'm like, no, ma'am, no, you ain't over there doing that, Lovely Love. Okay. I'm like, Lovely Love, and then she's Lord Jesus, Lovely Love was doing the most over there. And then she wanted to cuss the folk out. Oh, it was just so much tonight. I was getting my whole life over that. And then Tracy, but this is what I don't get. Y'all act like y'all was gonna place first. Baby, they act like they was gonna go to the America's Got Talent. Okay. It was like, girl, okay. I'm like, really on these? I mean, no, no, let me say this. No, no, no. Whoever the judges want, this is why I say, see, y'all be getting caught up in it. Y'all should have y'all people to give y'all a love offering first. And then if y'all was smart, y'all would have went on over there to what's her name? Room Shaker and won a little money. And then limit. Why is you getting mad? Yes, that's the only reason why I came to compete. Because the people gave me some money and baby, I wasn't gonna get that money back. I'm serious. I said, let me go here and do a little piece of song over here. Cause look, I wasn't making no excuses, baby. I just said, let me come over because I ain't want to have to get a folk their money back. I said, let me come on over here and sing. Girl. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, let me get this money because again, I have seen these competitions where 50 people crowd up on in here and then folk be trying to, baby, I know baby, y'all act like y'all new to this. Okay, baby, y'all act like y'all new to this. Baby, you could have did, look, Lovely Love, you could have did 88 flips, a split, put yourself on fire and had your husband freeze you in the refrigerator, you still wouldn't have won. Okay, because them people know what they were going to do. That's why I got my offer right up front and then went right on over the room shaker and won some money over there. And let me act like he's surprised, like, oh, you mean the only reason you came over to my competition because they paid you? Hell yeah. Because I wasn't gonna be complaining. Oh no, I got to my coin. Okay, I may not have not placed, but I got paid. Okay, may not have placed, but got paid. Okay, who think I didn't? Anyway, let me see what y'all saying over there. But Jay, did you know, baby? Baby, I'm gonna get there. Ooh, J Boss, I'm gonna get there. J Boss, I'm gonna get there, honey. Baby, I'm gonna get there. Pastor, you can't place. Girl, look, baby, they act like they was gonna be in first place, okay? Baby, they act like they was the crumb de la crumb. And lovely love, girl. No, don't get me wrong, lovely love. It was cute that you was making, girl. All you was doing was pouring, girl. You was just pouring and pouring and pouring. All right, okay. The fire was the thing, though. Now I ain't gonna lie about that fire, but girl, that okay. Anyway, lovely love. I mean, okay, moving right along. Let me see what y'all saying. Cause she act like that little piece of. She act like that the little audio was gonna make. She act like that little audio was gonna make a difference. Girl, she act like that little audio was gonna make a difference. Like, I couldn't hear myself. Girl, bye. Move. Move. And you know they was trying to sit there and placate her. Oh, Rico, we're gonna talk about you in a few minutes, baby. We're gonna talk about you. Rico, we're gonna talk about you, baby. We love you in Jesus' name, but we're gonna talk about you. All right. Anyway, look, so Mr. West, I don't care. I had my money already. I don't care what you think about me. Thank you, Ryder Lives, for being a blessing. Room Shaker, thank you. So I was terrible, but I got paid. I got paid before I got there. And that's all that really count. I don't care what y'all think. Okay. I was surprised these beef set the people didn't get their offering before they came over there. Y'all got to be crazy. Okay, I ain't going over there and I have no offering. Y'all crazy. So anyway, yes, I sound like trash. I got paid. That's all. It is what it is. It is what it is. I did what my people asked me to. I went over and I did what I did. So I don't really care. Qualified, disqualified, not qualified, got paid. Went on over there to Room Shaker and got paid. So again, I look, whatever. I got paid. That's all that really matters. All right. Rico, why you in caps? I'm just gonna talk about what the people told me. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Okay, Rico, I'm sorry you mad, but if you didn't show your booty, honey, nobody will be talking about it. But we're gonna talk about that, baby. We're gonna talk about it right now. So Rico is very angry. This is why I be putting my banner up. And now that I know that this boy still got anger and enmity, baby, I won't even put the banner down now. So every time Rico come up, baby, the banner gonna come up. So, baby, they said stop down, let that banner up. Child, they said Rico ain't had no clothes on. Honey, they said that he was swinging and he opened them butt cheeks up. Now, this is the thing, though. Nobody ain't hit that button. How long did y'all keep that up there? Didn't you learn from my mistake? Okay. Y'all didn't learn. Okay. I'm telling you. Y'all didn't learn. That's all. Let me say this. Because you use that word, I'm just gonna go ahead and block you. See, I don't really have a problem with you don't liking me, but what we're not gonna do is that because that's just disrespectful, and you ain't gonna get my page taken down for that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Child Rico did what he did in that picture when he was looking like Vanity Six. Honey, okay. They said that Rico had no clothes on, and Rico pulled down his opened his cheeks up, and they said they took that man page. I was looking for the man page, baby. That thing was gone. Look, this is why I tell people I don't believe Trump had these people out here marching and nobody was at that parade. Now that's a damn shame. $45 million gone down the drain and nobody had to come see it. But anyway, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter. But let me say this, y'all. I don't care if that was Mr. West troll page or not. I just, you don't use that language. I don't really care. But Rico, let me tell you something. No, don't tell people to leave you alone, Rico. You a grown man. You put your booty up there and you opened your cheeks. Okay, you was in your birthday suit and that's it. And we're gonna talk about it. I don't know why you talking about people leave you alone. You knew we were gonna talk about that when you came up here. I mean, and I don't know why you get mad. We done saw you pee in a can. Okay, we done saw everything, Rico. We done seen your mouth on somebody pain. Okay, we done seen your booty cheeks open for a camera. I mean, we done seen it all. We done seen the chicken and rice in the bag. Okay, we done heard about the boo-boo on the stick. Baby, Rico, we done heard it all. We done heard it all. So it ain't no big thing. He had crumbs in his booty. Yeah, y'all not the crumbs in his booty. But baby, he wanted y'all to see it all. Oh, if they can see me now. Oh my God, I get Stomp Down in somewhere feeling real bad. I told you that he was. I told you the morning, especially when you are married. I'm reading y'all so baby. They said it was Dingleberries, baby, not the Dingleberries, girl. Ooh, Lord Jesus, not the Dingleberries. Child Wise Pizza on Lemon Panel. I thought she was a married child, please. Child, yeah, people doing a whole lot. But baby, so now they take Stomp Down channel. Did they take Stomp Down channel? I mean, what happened? Did they just snatch it down? Lord Jesus, he's gross, got no class, no self-respect, didn't want to cry when people go in on him. I'm a psychotherapist at a mental hospital, and I thought I had seen it all until the night. Baby, oh, let me see who this is. Church girl. Oh, Lord. Wow. Well, Rico, let me say this though, Rico. I just think, let me say this, Rico. You can I say Stomp Down is doing what he does, but we know that man is pressing your buttons because of what you did. And it's always like people press your buttons. Stomp Down channel was terminated. All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, Rico, what you put out with people, you get it back. You ain't no different from Lady Dimples. I ain't mad at you, but you ain't no different from Lady Dimples. Y'all two in the same. You and Lady Dimples just like that. And he gonna be back, and it's not gonna let me say this, Rico, it's not going to stop. It's gonna probably get worse now, but you don't care. But all I'm gonna say is it ain't no different from Lady Dimples. And this is the thing. Y'all sit there and listen to them people. That's what I don't get. People talk about me on a daily freaking basis. I do not care. Do you know I do not watch those folks? And my thing is this, you really like them. Because if you didn't like them, you wouldn't sit there and watch. And why are you getting mad at somebody who lives down here and you live up there? That's what I don't get, Rico. So again, it don't make you look good. And now nobody trusts you to do anything. No, you don't stay to yourself. If you stay to yourself, Rico, then you would never see what he was doing or what he was saying. Like somebody said XYZ was talking about me. I'm like, okay, so what? I don't care. I really don't. I don't go watch them. So you go watch them, Rico. But I'm gonna tell you what, he gonna be back, and he gonna be back with a vengeance. Now, I mean, like I said, you don't like him, and like I said, he talks about everybody. Well, we know, Rico. We know you don't care, baby. We know you don't. We know you don't. We know you don't. But I think that was deep. But they said you spread them wide, honey. He spread them wide. Okay, they said you spread them cheeks wide. Now they said you had a little toilet tissue and a little dingleberries and stuff. Yeah, he always had dingleberries because if you saw that last picture, you would saw all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's all, the people's like, what? Okay, it is what it is. People do be. Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. I don't. Now, I don't. I'm gonna tell you, I don't give 2 5 darns. I don't. I'm here to make my coin. Say what you want. Why get mad over somebody virtual who you don't even know? Okay, and people be getting mad over foolish stuff. Somebody said it was boo boo there. Somebody said that somebody that wiped the boo boo all out. Somebody said Rico got naked on Stomp Down and bent over and spread his cheeks, baby. They say, y'all better start using them men wipes. Okay, start using them men wipes and all that dry toilet tissue be sitting up there. My God, today, no boo-boo crumbs, girl. Girl, boo-boo crumbs. Okay, boo-boo crumbs. I'm like, my God, today. But Lord have mercy. But like I said, y'all be getting mad and stuff. Baby. They said grape. Girl, they said grape poupon. Honey, Jesus be a dude wipe. I'm serious. Baby, I'm serious. I'm telling you. And the girls are talking, doing the da. Baby, it's a lot going on. And let me say this. I don't care who get mad. I don't really care. It is what it is. Yes, yes, you did, Rico. And you know how people got the footage. Mm-hmm. I feel sorry for Stomp Down. I know he feels real bad, Pastor. Well, let me say this. Y'all be bright. Let me tell you now. After this little foolery, not on my channel. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to stay down because you think people would learn, but you know, some people can't help themselves. They really can't. And Rico, that man was getting the best of you to the point where you had to show your booty and your stuff. And yes, you took his channel down, but it's not going to stop it because you know what? People going to go right back on over there, Rico, and it's going to be worse. But I mean, you know, you do what you do and you don't care. But baby, I tell you, I mean, we ain't, I don't have no animosity towards you. But baby, no more. He asked for what? What he asked for? What did he ask for, Rico? Rico, you blocked Hershey. Did he ask for it, Rico? No, I ain't lying. Now, if he asked for it, that's different. Did he ask for it? Did he ask for it? Baby, baby, look, baby, all you got to do is show me once. I'm good. What was even more funny was how they cussing each other out while Rico was naked. Baby, you should have. See, this is why I blame Stomp Down. Baby, you should have touched that button real quick and took that thing and put it on private. How he asked you to do it, Rico? Nope, you ain't getting up on my show, bitch. Nope, 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 I'm good. I'm good. We gonna love you right in this chat. See the people up there saying they saw this when they could have said that we asked for it. Well, did he ask for it? How did he ask for it, Rico? Did he say show me? Did he say show me? Rico ain't hit my right. No, he ain't hit my line. Somebody said he looked like he was growing mushrooms. He sounded like he was growing mushrooms back there. Baby, oh, Jesus, stop. Rico, I know he didn't ask you to take his channel. Bro, Jay, he asked, so be real. What did he ask? How he asked? Yes, he did. What he said, Gubs girl? What he said? He did tell him to do it, but I think Rico wanted to do it because he said, put me on the big screen. Lord, well, that's what he wanted. Stomp Down was like, spread it open, B. Open that MF, you're nasty, and spread it on the floor. Well, I guess so then. Well, that makes a big difference. That makes a big difference. See, Rico, you don't need to come over here to do that. I'm not, no, because the mere fact that you was naked, that means you can be triggered at any time. No, sir, Bobby Jr. I believe you. I believe you. You don't have to come and demonstrate. I believe you, boo. He asked for it and he got it. Well, Stomp Down, you asked for it. Baby, see, y'all better stop asking for stuff. You asked for it. Well, Rico, I can't be mad at you if he asked for it. He got it. But my thing is this, though. He didn't have his hands on the thing. And did he keep it up? See, this is what I'm saying. Why are you going to keep on fighting with the man? Why is you going to keep on fighting with the man? See, my thing is when Rico would have done that, baby, I would have hit that button real quick. Because again, y'all don't learn. Rico did the same thing. So again, because we didn't know no better back then, the channel was gone. But baby, no more. No more. No more. I'm telling you, I'm looking with eagle eyes. No more. I know how they trying to do it. Baby. We ain't have to use no banner because baby, nobody ain't coming up here. See, but look, Stomp Down was being messy, but he didn't understand that it was getting ready to take his stuff. Baby, that's a hot mess. Well, you can look. Well, he doesn't look. He asked for it. He got it. Well, Rico, the people said he did. My God, today they said that he asked for it and he got it. Mm-mm-mm. But Rico Stomp Down was baiting you. Well, guess who lost? I mean, I'm sorry he gonna have to build his channel up. But yes, Stomp Down has been in the sector long enough to know for baby, hey, you better know it. Child, you got big nostrils over there. Okay, you got big nostrils acting up, acting crazy. Now, it was between them nostrils a skinny picture because I had a picture of a man who real skinny and you could see his knees. His knees was bigger than his legs, but the nostrils was for me. And I just don't know what nostrils is coming for me. Nose, why is you coming for me? Okay, I don't know why nose is coming for me. All right, that nose look like a whole Hoover vacuum cleaner coming for somebody. And then they said nose didn't have his bathroom clean, trying to be cute with that bathroom, and they said you had gunk all on the sides and stuff. Uh, I don't know, well, baby, nobody ain't gonna be messing with somebody for a little bit. Child nostrils is crazy as a cat pee. Nostrils is crazy. And then they said that Nostrils was trying to read me for doing Uber, but Nostrils up there pushing mops and buckets and stuff. Nostrils up there cleaning poop on the floor and throw up. Okay, throw up in the third grade. Throw up in the third grade. Nostrils up there sitting up there cleaning up food fights in the cafeteria. Girl. Yeah. Okay, go wipe a desk. Okay, go wipe a desk. I really want to cuss bad, but I am really not gonna cuss. I really want to, but I'm gonna tell that bitch to go. I don't cuss. I'm gonna tell that bitch to go watch a desk. Go wipe down a desk. Okay, go clean a whiteboard. Okay, baby, nostrils think he is cute, girl. That's what I'm saying, nostrils, and I can't understand why you be cleaning up the schoolhouse, but your house ain't clean. That don't make no sense. Child. No, baby. Not nostrils think she cute. And then always want to get a health read, and nostrils is about 115 pounds soaking wet, hair bigger than the neck. Okay. What's that Halloween Christmas movie with that little skeleton? What's that the horror before Christmas? What's that thing called? I mean, because nostrils be looking like that. And if anybody look like they about to fall out, I mean, let me tell you something. One night I saw nostrils heart beating out of his chest. Out of his chest. Okay, giving Nightmare Before Christmas over there. And I'm like, boy, I can see your ribs. Okay, you look like a dog with mane, with the ribs. You know how the dog ain't eating while you can see the ribs. Baby, that's what you looking like over there. And then you got the nerve to be trying to do health reads and baby look like them kidneys is just failing over there. Okay, I'm like, really? With them solid gold dancer clothes you be wearing. Okay, I'm like, baby, hey, them solid gold, them gold lame short sets over there thinking you turning it over there. Baby, I'm like, look, what in the hell? What is the solid gold dancing hell is going on over here? All right. I'm like, really though? And they think they be turning it. It's very much giving Sally Struthers over there. Okay, I feel like giving, sending $7 a week for you over there and have you write me a letter saying, okay, I'm in school, I'm doing good now. Because, baby, it's definitely giving feed to children. All right? 99 cents a day. And then he getting all mad. I was rolling. When they said that he was getting mad, I'm like, get mad for what? I'm like, get mad for what? He got the nerve to be doing health reads, Jesus, and you skin, and then you got all them bumps on your face, all that pus coming out your face. Then the nigga hit his head on the door. Who hits their head on a door? I mean, come on, Gomer Pyle. Who hit their damn head on a door? Okay, I'm like, what in the Petticoat Junction? Green Acres mess is going on here. He hit his head on a damn dough. Really though? I said what I said. Now, if you don't like it, leave. I said what I said, and I ain't gonna take it back. This is what I don't get though. Now he talking about me, but but your man giving you $11. $11. You would even worth $15. $11 for your birthday. $11. 11 freaking dollars. $11. And this is the thing. He didn't even put it in a card. That bitch just gave you $11 in your damn hand. In your damn hands. $11. $11. $11. I mean, at least put a damn card in it talking about some, thanking of you happy birthday and $11. Jesus. And this is the thing though. I guess he didn't put much thought. I guess he didn't either. I would have spent that money. Okay. Olivia girl, I ain't trying to be funny. But you got Gomer Pyle over there thinking he turning it in them solid gold Timu inspired okay outfits he's wearing over there. And then, I'm like, you baby, when your arms is the same size as your legs, I mean, it's just like, really though? It's really the biggest thing on him is his nose and them lips. He looked just like one of them African dolls they used to have. And your grandmama used to have with the big nose and then the big old lips. That's what he giving over there. And then them nostrils. That's what I don't get, them nostrils. And no, he ain't eating. You know why he ain't eating? Because he drinking. He is drinking. He ate up over there, all that drinking. Ugh, and he be spitting all on that mic and stuff. Girl, let me say this. I knew that there was some problems mentally when he flashed that camera on Castro. And baby, we saw that room, stuff all everywhere, stuff all on that carpet. Baby, see, that's why, let me say this too. This is why I don't eat from everybody's house. I'm telling you, I don't eat from everybody's house. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. And this is the thing, how you look like you got cat hair and y'all don't even have no animals up in there. I'm like, Lord, it look like cat. It look like it be cat hair up there, and you don't even have no animals. That's what I don't get. How it look like it's cat and dog hair up there, and y'all don't got no animals. That's what I don't get. But hey, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, Lord, I know you lying to me. And this is why I understand Castro now. I'm sorry, Castro. How is you laying up in that house, in that bed like that, and that air conditioning ain't gonna be, y'all know that air conditioning wasn't working, right? I was like, if they doing a dinner party, no, hell no, they sweating. How you sleeping in sweat? I can't sleep hot. How y'all sleeping in that sweat? And I know that house smell like buttermilk, sour buttermilk, and corn chips. How you breathe in there? Okay, it look like hot as hell up in there. And then and he think he turning because they got no windows, but you don't have no air conditioning, so you getting all that direct sunlight. Okay, frying y'all like fish. No sheets on the bed. Is that a new phenomena? Is that a new phenomena? No sheets on the bed. No spread or nothing. Okay, just plain mattress. How do you just sleep on a mattress? Who does that? Who does that? Okay. Child. Oh my God. I look. And instead of buying them Temu outfits, you need to go buy a new mattress. Okay? You need to go to Mattress Fitters and buy a damn new mattress. Because baby, that mattress look like it done seen better days. Okay? I just don't get that. Okay. Okay, Joe B. Mr. Long in it. I'm telling you what, baby. Look, it seems like it's dog and cat hair up in that tip, and they don't even have a dog or cat. But I'm telling you, it is giving very much dog and cat hair up in there. It just is nasty. And this is what I'm saying, Castro. I mean, this man can't even keep no house. That's why I told Castro, clean the damn house. Baby, can you imagine boo boo on a towel and like they ain't smell it? I know you smelled it. Well, you probably couldn't smell it because it seemed like it's many odorous, malodorous odors coming out of that joker. Child, not the sheets on the window. That's what I'm saying. And then you talking about somebody driving the Uber. Baby, driving Uber, I still probably made more money than you up there pushing that mop. Throw up in fourth grade. Little Johnny put some boo-boo on the wall. Can you please clean it up? Ah, Lord have mercy. Kena, girl. Kena, Kena, Kena. Girl, you know it now. Mm. And you know his daddy got all the money, right? Well, why ain't he help you get some curtains? Okay, thank God they had some blinds up in there before y'all got there, cause baby, y'all, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. And then y'all trying to turn it. And y'all always want to talk about, you always want to talk about other people. And like I said, I really didn't go in on you because, people knew you was a little special. We know you took that blue bus with the white top on it. That didn't quite, it wasn't a long bus. Instead of having 16 rows, they had about 5 rows. And we understand that. We understand that. But baby, and you always want to come for somebody. I'm like, girl, nobody ain't competing against what you got. Okay, so you got some brick behind that apartment. Child, I don't care. I don't care. Because his daddy and his mama should have taught him how to be clean. Okay, and clean that damn house up. Your man coming over there, dirty house and stuff. And this is what I told Castro. I said, Castro, clean your man house up. I mean, if he doing all of that, what he say he doing, clean that damn house up. Child, they doing too much. Ooh, they doing too much. Just doing so much. Girl, they turning it. They turning it over there. Let me say this, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just sad to me. It's just sad to me. And then talking about some gays and stuff. And I'm like, I know you ain't talking about me. And you sitting up here beating your man. You sitting up here beating your man and you think that's cute. And then you talking about everybody, everybody, everybody. And then here you sitting here looking crazy. Oh Lord, who was leaking on the towel? Child, I'm gonna leave them baby. Look, I'm gonna leave all of them alone because baby, that air conditioning was not conditioning. I'm like, what? Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I first saw that, and I'm like, I said, do they got baby oil on? Cause everybody was glistening. Okay, I'm like, do they got baby oil on? Bitch, that was sweat. I'm like, how y'all sweating? Okay, and then how you gonna talk about somebody? I can't sleep hot. Okay, I don't want to eat hot. And y'all sitting up there laying in that hot apartment. Let me tell you why y'all get that apartment hot. Now, the apartment seems like it has a lot of glass. Okay, but when you got a lot of glass, you got to have a lot of air conditioning. And baby, baby, it looked like a whole microscope in that tip. I'm like, I'm like, is this? I'm like, does this apartment revolve around the sun? Baby, it looks so hot up in there. And then the air conditioner ain't working. I just can't. The air conditioner ain't working. Huh? Where they do that at? Let me go get my friend. Tell her what Castro did. I'm like, Lord Jesus, now you're going to get people in the apartment. I know the people apartment is just too fit to be through with you, playing all that music. I'm like, okay, and just think he just turning it. That's what I don't get. I can go on my own channel. Like he turning like he turning 50 people a night. Yeah. Anyway, baby, it's just a lot going on. It's just a lot going on. We got booty cheeks, and hot dogs all over the place. Then we got cheap Timu clothing and no air condition all over the place. Nostrils all open. Then we got Lovely Love trying to Lovely Love. You wanted to get them. It seems like Lovely Love wanted them to raise her a $200 offering. Okay, Lovely Love wanted something. Lovely Love came with a mission. She said, "I'm gonna leave with somebody." Oh Lord, there you go. There go nostrils. There go nose. There go nose. He real mad, y'all. He real mad. Yep. I drive Uber, but Lord have mercy, I ain't have to mop no floor. I ain't have to clean no throw up. Okay, I ain't have to clean the cafeteria. Okay. All right, push that mop, bitch. Push that mop. I ain't mad at you, girl. Child. Now, Tommy, they said you was trying to show your bathroom, but you didn't quite have that toilet stool cleaned up. They said they seen a little gunk on the side. I said not Tommy, because baby, he's a house. He's on the janitorial staff. Baby, he know how to clean up real good. I can't understand how you can clean up a whole school, but you can't clean your damn house. My God, today, what is you doing? What is you doing? Child, look at him. He's so mad. Maybe they said your veins was showing over there. Was you drinking a beer? Was you drinking a beer, girl? Hmm? Tommy, was you drinking a beer? Was you drinking a beer? Was you always drinking? Child, he mad, honey. He's so mad. Oh, he's mad, girl. Oh, you a custodian. That's a big difference. Okay. That's a big difference, baby. That's a big difference in pay grade. hmm Yeah, custodian. Custodian, house, what is that? Building technician, cleaning engineer. Okay, we got you. Baby. Tommy, they said you was mad over there. They said they saw veins and stuff all out your head and stuff. Girl, girl, I'm telling you. Baby, these girls are, let me tell you something. Baby, these girls are angry. They upset. He don't have no man. He don't have no man. And tell me why you took that why you took your video down. You said Castro slept with your friend, so why you took the video down? Why you took the video down? Catherine, I ain't going over there to listen to that. Mm-mm. I want to know why Tommy took that video down. He was accusing Castro of sleeping with his friends. Was it a lie? Because you sure took that video down. You took that video down. Why you took that video down, niece? Niece, why you took that video down? Why you took it down? I think a janitor, I think the custodian has more keys than the janitor. They can get into more places. That's what I think. Throw up in the throw up in the cafeteria. Call janitor Tommy. Throw up in the cafeteria. Okay, baby. Well, he both what the overall maintenance of the building. Tommy don't do no HVAC. Tommy don't be doing no HVAC. If he did some HVAC, he wouldn't be sweating in his house. He don't do nothing. He a janitor. He don't be doing no HVAC. Child, he don't know how to change a lock on the door. He cleaning. That's it. He cleaning. Bitch, he cleaning. Because baby, he was doing some HVAC, he wouldn't be hot in his own place. Tommy is Florence on the Jeffersons. Well, we're moving on up, Florence. Okay. But Tommy, let me tell you something. At least you do work, though. I'm gonna give you that. But why you trying to come? You trying to come after somebody's job, child, and baby, and then you talking about somebody broke, but my man gave me more than $11. Baby, Tommy, I had an old nasty piece of steak dinner. Tommy went to go see um Wanda Sykes, then went to go see Bruce. Oh my God, it was beautiful. Mm-hmm. Lord, what you do on your birthday again? What was that, $11? Okay, and a beer. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Well, I guess you can buy a lot with $11 in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? You can get a 3-piece and a biscuit and some coleslaw. Hmm. Okay, I guess you can do that. But anyway, I'm just laughing because I really don't have a problem with this man. But baby, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, baby. I'm here for it, Tommy. What you got for your $11? Your man gave you $11. Did he put it in a card? Did he just put it on the dresser, put it in your hand? Girl, and then that's the thing. Baby, we was talking about that $11. Happy birthday. Maybe he could have took $1 off or put 4 with it. Baby, honey, that man gave you a whole $11. Baby, let me tell you something. This is why I laugh. You know, I really been nice to Tommy. I let Tommy come over here, but Tommy don't listen. He wanted to call the man the F word. Then he got mad at Shamar. Why you get mad at Shamar? Again, you get mad at the wrong person. You want to take this out on Shamar. Well, Shamar ain't text nobody or call nobody. Then you want to get mad at Castro. Well, y'all ain't together no more. Should have been getting mad at your friend if you telling the truth. Child, I don't care about the Castro. I'm so tired of that. It's the same old stuff over there. It's the same old stuff. Oh, that's you always drinking. You always drinking. We know you always drinking. Hmm. I mean, you ain't a good 115 pounds wet. I'm just saying, you always drinking. I'm just saying. And your arms is the same size as your legs. I'm telling you, what's wrong with you? Your child, Tommy is just, yeah. And this is the thing, Tommy, you got that angular face. Like that man said, you got a sharp face. And my thing is, I don't even want to go there. But let me tell you something, Tommy. You need to use some turmeric soap, or how would Hershey say it? Some turmeric, but some turmeric soap. You really need to use that, and then you need to just, moisturize. It might stop all of that. I'm just saying. He always drunk, and now he want to blame it on Castro because I ain't drank like this. Yes, you did. Well, that's good, Tommy. Where you spent that $11? Where you spent that $11, boo? Tell me where you spent that $11. Yeah, he back drinking liquor. He ain't never started. Tell me what you get your daddy for Father's Day. Me and my dad talked for a good about 2 hours. How many hours you and your daddy talked? And what you get him for Father's Day? What you get him for Father's Day? I'll go on mute. Okay, so you ain't get your dad enough for Father's Day. You ain't get your dad enough for Father's Day. Did you even see your daddy? Did you talk to your daddy on Father's Day? Hmm. I mean, yeah. What you get him? Did you get him a card with $11 in it? I mean, what you get him? A certificate of Golden Corral? You the man. Oh yeah, you so masculine. You dripping masculinity. You so butch, Tommy. I would have never known you was gay. You so butch. You so butch. Yes, Lord. Y'all tell me, don't y'all see all that masculinity on time? He's so masculine. So masculine. My God, all of that masculine energy. We just feel it out the camera. Well, tell me what you get your daddy for on Father's Day. Did you talk to your daddy? You talk to your daddy? Did you talk to your daddy? How you doing? I guess that's a no. I guess that's a no. Well, Tommy, we're gonna pray that you get some new tires. And we're gonna pray that you get them brakes, honey. Cause baby, we heard you stopping. And honey, it look like you about to get a little Midas touch. I think you need to go fix them brakes. And honey, them tires was a little lacking a little thread there. You sure you all right? You sure you all right, boo? Because baby, you was hitting them brakes, and them brakes sound like they was holding out. To God, they look. What that song say? Hold out a little while longer. Everything gonna be all right, baby. It seemed like them brakes were just holding on a little while longer. It's like them brakes was waiting for their change to come. That's all I can say. Ah, the brakes was singing soprano, girl. Okay, I was like, what was that noise? But get them damn brakes. I'm telling you, a hot mess over there. Thank you, Kashana. Thank you for that super chat. That was very nice. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Kashana. Yes, ma'am. You gonna pull up on somebody where they can hear your brakes. Okay. How you gonna pull up on somebody and your tires ball? Come on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that with Tamala, man. Tom used to be DL. That man turned into a gay man. Yes, he did. I wouldn't have known he was gay. He was giving all that masculinity to me. I'm like, oh, he ain't gay. When I first saw Tommy, I'm like, oh, this is a straight man. That's what I said. This is a straight man, girl. I'm sure when Castro brought Tommy around his family, they was like, ooh, Castro, is this your friend? I'm like, yeah, they didn't even know he was gay. They didn't. When Castro told them, they was like, no, Castro, you lying. Not that man. Castro said, yeah. They were like, you lying to me. They couldn't tell. They couldn't tell. Baby, he was butch realness. They couldn't tell that he was gay at all. Mm-mm. Yeah, very straight. He loved the women. And the women were all over him. They didn't know he was gay either. Mm-mm. Not until he told them. hmm Not until he told them. See, Tommy is very masculine. A lot of masculine and a lot of testosterone. Yep, yep. You wouldn't know he gay. hmm So, yeah. To be honest, you know, if I had to look at Tommy and Castro, I'd be like, Castro is feminine and Tommy is masculine. Castro don't be, you know what I'm saying? hmm Yeah. Ah, um, I'm serious. I'm like Castro next to Tommy. Oh my God, he looks so feminine because Tommy is the epitome of masculinity. He got big muscles. hmm Yep. hmm Yep. He's very, very, very masculine. Ain't that right, Tommy? Here's what I'm gonna say. Tommy, go back to go back to your little channel. So we've given you a little content. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to use Castro as content. And Castro, I think, is really kind of done with you because you seem like you very bitter. But do what you gotta do. I don't believe that Castro was trying to sleep with your best friend. If you had the proof, you would put it out already. You put it on your at least on your community wall. I don't believe that's why you took that video down because you lying on Castro. And I just think you need content. That's it. I mean, yeah, that's what I think. Well, Tom, every time I go over there, it's about 25 folk over there. Okay, it's giving me storefront church. Okay, it's just it's giving me storefront church. Okay, okay, just give me very much storefront. Okay, next to the soul food restaurant and the barber shop. But hey, do what you got to do. Tommy keeps talking about he wasn't gay before Castro. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He was gay. He was messing with guys before Castro. Y'all know he was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We heard it. We heard it all before. Yep. Yep. He wasn't going. No, his daddy didn't know all that. Right. Yada 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 yada. Yep. He lived in a small town. Women would try to get him. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Yep. We heard you. Uh huh. Yeah, Tommy. I mean, you better hurry up and go to bed. You know, school starts early in the morning. You know, you got to get up. Okay, get that hot water in that bucket. Okay, start wiping down them tables and stuff for them cheering. You know what you got to do. I ain't dropping my link. I don't got time for that ignorance tonight. Well, he do the night shift. Well, praise the Lord. I'm glad he do the night shift. I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward. I don't just have time to be talking to people who don't have any emotional intelligence. They said you was screaming all over there. They said your veins was showing. And they said your nostrils was flared. They said you can see all the pink matter in your brain. Cause you know you got that big old nose. Okay. So they said you was just having a whole fit over there. But yeah, y'all know it. Y'all know it. Okay. All right, Tommy. I can't say the same for you. Child, a bone and a hump. I'm telling you, it ain't just a whole slim Jim over there. I saw his knees. I'm like, baby, when your knees is bigger than your legs, it's a hot mess over there. I said, look at him. Maybe he had that old nasty piece of solid gold dancer outfit on with his little gold lame matching set over there. Looked like he about to be Alvin Ailey over there. I'm like, Lord have mercy. And he thought he was turning it, girl. That's what got me. Okay, he went to KNG and got that. Girl. All right. He thought he was turning it, girl. All right. Looking like a whole disco ball. I'm like, look at him. Look at him. All right. He was doing it. Baby, I ain't no hater. I ain't no hater. Child, I ain't trying to compete against the sun. Yes. I mean, you the one who was Bobby Jones. I tell you what, Castro may have used the name Bobby Jones, but baby, you took the Bobby Jones style. Yes, you did. hmm I hope, Tommy, I hope Castro cleaned himself up. Well, child, I don't know all about all that. Well, Tommy, you need to hurry up and go to bed, child, because you need to start filling up them towel dispensers, and the children be pulling them towels, and you need to go ahead and start filling that up. Make sure there's enough soap in them dispensaries. And the children be using them soap, that soap and stuff. Okay. Make sure you clean off the pencil marking on the walls. You know what I'm saying? I ain't corny, baby. Go ahead and put the paper towels in, girl. Go ahead and put them paper towels in. Okay. Make sure them desks are stacked up. Make sure them chairs are stacked up. Okay. And mop good under them desks. You ain't mad at you. Make sure that big roll of toilet paper isn't jammed. Girl, okay. Who? Who? Anyway, I ain't mad at you. Go ahead. Custodian, building, cleaning engineer. Yeah, they just getting the building clean now because it's some they may have summer school, but child they're trying to get that place stripped. They're gonna be stripping flows, so they got to make sure the flows are clean. So they doing a lot of painting and stuff like that. You know, they got to get ready for the new school year, so they got to do all of that. Hmm. That's it. Sanitation and safety tip, baby. That's what it is. All right, I ain't mad. Tommy, you can't hurt nobody's feelings, child. The only person you can hurt is Castro, and he's allowed. We can't hurt nobody else. And besides yourself, why you mad with Shamar? You got mad because Castro called Shamar. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Tim, I saw it. Castro said, He said, yeah, he said, yeah, keep on doing what you're doing. I like that. Keep on doing what you're doing. And yeah, yeah, I agree with Brittany. I just can't say what she said. But that's love, baby. That's love. Ain't that love? Telling you your man talking to another man. You know he wanted Shamar. You got a little jealous. He said he wouldn't with you then, though, but you was real ticked off about that. It was. He got upset with me because I said, do not let pizza control your panel and disrespect your long-term supporter. Oh, Hershey, where were you at Lemon's panel? What was you doing? Where were you, Hershey? Oh, you asking this Lemon, okay. He was mad. Then he was jealous of DT. You let them boy call you. You let them boy call you. You let them boy call you. And all these beefs that the people. I ain't know none of these people. And you got me over here. You set me up. You let that boy call you. You let that boy call you. I'm like, are you serious? Oh Lord. I ain't know none of y'all. I ain't know none of y'all. I ain't know none of y'all. You let them boys come after me. And it's all y'all gays and stuff. And y'all was talking to Castro and stuff. And I'm like, boy, let me say this. We all up in different parts of the country. And you worried about that? I'm like, okay, yeah. You let them boys come over here. And they wasn't. I swear for God. I swear for God that I came over here because I was eating hot sauce and pig feet and pickled eggs and stuff. Cause Granny B told me, you know how the old people tell you, Jay Wilson. Oh, what did I say? Well, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, and Castro. Child. Oh, I had to do this for money. Okay. Well, you need to be doing what I'm doing, boo, because I'm doing all right. Mm-hmm. The brick walls are outside my house. Hello. Okay. Oh, shades are brick. Oh, she's mighty, mighty, and letting it all hang out. Chicken now. Chicken now. Chicken now. Okay, baby. You better do what I do. I tell you, that part, catch. That's what I'm saying, diving. You up there living in that hot house, baby. My air conditioner's on all the time. All right, and I don't have to be scared because I can't pay the electric bill. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, I ain't waiting for no SSI check. Okay, I makes my own money. Okay. I kept it for how many years? 13 years. How many places you lived in 13 years? Okay, you lived on your dad's house. I heard you didn't even keep that up. And they say your daddy didn't want to be bothered with you, so he just put you in that little ramshackled house over there. In that holler. Okay, that's what I'm just trying to say. I was born a coal miner's daughter. I lived in a house in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing Daddy made sure of. Okay, baby. Okay. uh-uh. I heard you lived in an old nasty piece of ramshackled house. So how many houses you lived in? Mm-hmm. How many have you lived in? Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. How many you lived in, excuse me? Because I've been here for about 13 years. How many years you been in yours? Okay. Mm. What kind of equity is you getting in that apartment? Oh, you don't get equity because you paying rent. Okay. Okay. Mm. Child, Tommy, Daddy, and Mama own everything. Honey, they own everything. You own everything. Opulence. Opulence. No, thank you. We see enough of you now. I don't need to Google you, baby. I see enough of your nose and your lips now. I'm good. We'll pass. Mm-mm-mm. Child, look at him. Y'all know Tommy be giving me Mr. Gaines on a different world. Come on, Mr. Gaines. I know my parents love me. Stick behind me, come what may. It's a different world. Ooh, from where you come from. Here's a chance to make it. And far I go. You can decide. We can take it. Just remember, baby, you giving Mr. Gaines. Baby, you are giving Mr. Gaines over there. Let me tell you something. I don't have a problem with Tommy. I'm letting Tommy do his little thing. He needs this little content to supplement that little SSI check. Okay. And that little check he getting over there from the little the school board over there. Mm-hmm. So that's what we trying to do. We trying to help the needy. And he need a man since he don't have one no more. Castro said, I'm out. Castro said, I'd rather walk. Mm-mm-mm. Child, that's all he worth, $11. Didn't buy him no calamari. I mean, at least he could have took you out for dessert and coffee. Child, he just gave you $11. Didn't even put it in the card. Okay, just $11, honey. $11. That's what $11. $11. That's it. So Tommy, at the end of the day, boo, like I said, I went to Bohannon's. I had a nice Japanese Wagyu steak. It was Wagyu steak. It was very good. At Bohannon's. We went there. It was beautiful. And just had a good time. Had a old nasty piece of uh, uh, um, cheesecake to go with that. It was beautiful. It's beautiful. Then we went across the street, and he just surprised me, Tommy. I thought we were getting ready to just head on home. I said, "Oh man!" I said, I didn't know Wanda Sykes was playing." He said, "Yeah, that's what I heard." Next thing you know, he said, "I want to show you something," and he just showed me my seat, and we was in the fifth row watching Wanda Sykes. Show was, honey. And I said, "Oh, Bruce is gonna be in town." He said, "For real?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, well, I wish we could see him," but I said, "This is good." And he said, "Okay." And the next thing you know, we was sitting up in the second row for Bruce. It was real good. hmm It's a beautiful time. Yes, Lord. Yeah, but baby, I can't compete with that $11. Everybody ain't able, honey. I couldn't compete with that $11. Baby, my baby may not be rich. He's watching every dime. But it loves me. And we always have a real good time. Let's hear for the boys. Okay. Baby. No, you got everything, Tommy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, baby, it ain't no win. I mean, you wanted to come. This is what you want. Y'all heard you had veins up in your throat. They said your nostrils was flaring. They said you was sweating over there. You ain't quite turned all the air conditioning on. And so I said, well, I didn't even hear what you had to say. I said, let me come on over here and say what I needs to say. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's all good, Tommy. How long you was with your man? How long you was with him? Because you treated him so well. Ooh, y'all treated each other so well. I felt all the love. I'm just so surprised somebody just could break y'all up like that because you were so close. Nothing you can say can take me away from my guy. Nothing you can do because I'm stuck like glue to my. They said you looking for the lube. No, I had the lube. Oh, I had the lube and I was going to use it. hmm Lube, not Vaseline next to a bed. Lube. Hello, not petroleum products. Lube. Come on, petroleum jelly. Okay. Okay. Oh, ratchet hoe can't even get no lube, honey. Using Vaseline. Using some grease. Okay. Oh, ranchy hoe. Oh, slouchy hoe. Using grease. Who you using grease? Well, hell, if you gonna do that, you might as well get some Crisco. Yeah. Come on. Had the whole jar. And then you probably put some on your little fat lips. You probably use that same old jar, okay, that you done put up your booty and now you're putting it on your lips. Because that's how trifling y'all are. Mm-hmm. Child, got a whole child. You can't read me out because you know that Vaseline was right next to that bed. Okay, we talking about something that was a Navage. Or talking about something that's a nose cleaner. Child, that was no nose cleaner. That was a whole thing to clean your butt out, girl. Had a whole fleet's enema right there talking about something. It's a Navage. Ain't no Navage had that old long talk. That baby, that nose thing is small. That thing was big. That thing was big. I got the lube, baby, but I tell you what, I don't have no Vaseline. Okay? No Vaseline, boo. Okay? Sitting up there getting oil poison, getting poisoned by petroleum products. Mm, come on. Child, that's why look, that's why these girls is not gonna work with me tonight. They ain't gonna do me tonight. Somebody said a shitty towel on a dirty sofa and shivering naked cabbage patch for child. They said it was boo that baby. They said it was boo boo on the towel. Girl, they said it was boo boo on the towel. A whole boo boo on a gray towel. The girls knew the color of the towel. They said it was gray. Girl, they said it was a boo boo on a gray towel. They knew it was gray. Child, brown and gray. It definitely had some dookie on it, honey. Not if they had to tell it. Not if they had to tell it, baby. It was some gravy from some oxtails. Baby, the girls are not well. I'm telling you. Telling you. And that's what I'm trying. You can't talk about nobody. You flashed that whole apartment. And, and maybe the girls went off. The girls went off. The girls went off. They was like, baby, they said the bed had a gangster lean. They said it was just stuff all over the place. Okay, they said that whole place was like a whole pod storage, like y'all was getting ready to move somewhere and y'all was just storing everything up to put in the pod to move. They said that whole apartment looked like a pod storage unit. Okay, is you moving somewhere? That's what I don't get. Oh Lord. Tommy, you got on your air conditioning tonight? Because I tell you what, every time Castro come up there, y'all sweating. Girl, Castro came out. I was like, is this a Diddy party? I'm like, they were always, no wonder y'all always got to have your shirts off and stuff. No wonder you always wearing them skimpy clothes. It's hot as hell in that apartment. Mm-mm-mm. Well, they said Stomp Down page was terminated. Now I didn't know this, but they said Stomp Down dared Rico to show his goods. And they said Rico showed his goods and spread it the bread, honey. They said he spreaded the bread. And they say Stump Down was cussing him out. And the next thing you know, that page was terminated. Baby, they said Rico was showing that. They said he's had some dingleberries. Honey, they said it looked like mushroom season. Baby, why y'all talking about that man? Baby, they said it looked like it was a whole bunch of portobellos. Baby, they said Rico opened his whole buttocks and they said it looked like truffles and portobello mushrooms. Baby, I hollered, honey, these girls ain't well. They just doing a whole lot. It just don't make no sense. And then talking about something, let him up on your panel. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. He explained it right from the chat. Baby, the girls ain't well. The girls ain't well. He opened his whole butt. Baby, he opened that whole butt. Yes, he did. And y'all said Stomp Down sat there and was arguing with him as he was exposing himself. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Let me put a banner up, girl, because you don't know who gonna show a butt. What's up, Hershey?
Jay Wilson, what is going on? Did I hear something about somebody opened up the crack of their
Baby, they
behind?
opened up them cheeks, honey. They opened up
My
them
God,
cheeks,
today. What did this
and the
happen in?
people.
Was it over at Stomp Down
It was
channel?
at Stomp Downs, and
My
they said
God,
that Stomp
today.
Down let Rico up, and then he kind of asked Rico to do it, and Rico actually did. And they said, first of all, Rico was slanging the thing. And then they said that Rico bent over, and they said when he bent over, girl, they said it looked like truffles and mushrooms. Baby said like truffles and mushrooms over there. Baby, they
It
said
looked
just
like the
like
wild as the
mushroom
Grand
season.
Canyon.
Baby, they said that's what it was. They said that he just opened
But
it
I was
up.
just over lemons. I was
Stop
just over
Down
lemons.
was telling him to bend and spread, and that's what he did. And they took the
My
page.
God, today. My God. Well, I was just
Mm-hmm.
over lemon. I was just over lemon chat and stuff like that. I said, well, let me see what's going on over lemon because I seen that you were dragging Tommy. So let me peek on over there at lemons and see what's going on over there, honey. So I'm reading and looking at the chat, sitting in the bushes with my binoculars
Mm-hmm.
because I like to be in the skybox and stuff like that. Sometimes I don't drop down in things. So I said, I'm looking at Pizarro. I said, oh, how romantic. This is a married woman up on a man panel with other men. Isn't
Mm-hmm.
she married? It's like 1:22 in the morning. And I
Mm-hmm.
typed in the chat, and I click lemon blank.
Mm-hmm.
I told Lemon, I said, Lemon, stop letting Pizarro control your panel. Stop letting Pizarro control your long-term supporters.
Mm-hmm.
I had to take Lemon back down memory lane and also the chat. See what Pizarro was doing to these new people that's coming in this sector. She's giving them what is the word I'm trying to find? She's giving them a, a a definition that she is a part of um content creators OGs, and I had to let Lemon know like, no, she's not. I said, to be honest, I said Truth Enterprise had more authority in the beef sector than Pizarro. And that is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Lemon, I said, Pizarro is doing. She's sitting on your panel to destroy. She don't really like you.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lemon didn't listen. I said, Lemon start making sounds and everything in his phone and stuff like that. I said, okay. Lovely Love jumped up on the panel with her
Mm-hmm.
boil on her forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hershey Kisses, you don't know what you talking about. You rewriting history. I gave Lovely Love her props. I said, see, people want to talk about Lovely Love like she don't know what she's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
9 out of 10, and I'm gonna repeat that again. 9 out of 10, she's actually correct. But Lovely Love took my compliment like the cow jumped over the moon. And she jumped up on the panel, started yelling and acting crazy. I said, Lovely Love. I said, mm-mm. I said, I'm not going to do this. Mm-mm. I said, Lovely Love. I said, God bless you. I
Mm-hmm.
said, because right now, no, this is the honest to God truth, Jay Wilson. I said, Lovely Love, God bless you. I said, I'm not going to sit here and talk down to you. I said, God bless you. And I hope that for you a speedy recovery. with your situation. Oh no, I said, all right. So I moved Lovely Love to the side, and I told Pizarro to come to the front pew.
Mhm.
I said, people don't like real history. I gave Pizarro the facts of her life. I told Pizarro, I said, I find it very ironic that you used to get mad with Miss Nika and Brianna when they used to have Binary, Shakim, and all the other straight men on their panel. But when you used to click the link, they used to drop the guest that comes up on their panel because
Mhm.
you're not allowed, allegedly, you're not allowed, allegedly, to be around men. I said, I find it kind of ironic that all of a sudden you are able to have those men. I said, it's 12 something at night. Why are you not jumping on your husband,
Mm.
dingaling, or
Mm.
laying next to your husband this time of morning?
My God.
I said, Pizarro, I said, see, the thing about it, I said, you did say you had a son by the name of Cain, and I brought up Bless Watkins. And the reason why I brought up Bless Watkins is because before Pizarro created a channel, she was talking about that little boy Cain. See, people like to rewrite history. And if Bless Watkins come back and drop a bomb on her old videos, it would shut Pizarro down. Okay.
Mm.
I wasn't doing nothing but trying to give Lemon a clear view as it's just seeing what's going on. Because if she could treat Miss Nika and other people like that, because see what she do is I need people to listen to me very clear. What Pizarro do is she tried to destroy content creators that is monetized. She don't got nothing to lose, but y'all do. I said if I find it very funny that y'all could put her a part of y'all clique and crew, but she got more input on you and your information and where you lay your head, but none of y'all don't know where she lay her head. Lemon start making noise in the in the phone. I said, Lemon, I'm not on your panel to disrespect you. I said, I'm actually coming up on here to give you a clear view. Lemon, see, what I learned about Lemon, and I told Lemon this also, and I truly broke up Mother, Still a Boy, because I listened to his cleanup. And if you go back and listen to Mother Cleanup, sometimes if you shut up and you just listen, and sometimes when you shut up and listen, you analyze and you see the vision. And sometimes you sit there and be like, you know what? I was thinking the same thing. Living ain't stupid, not from a long shot.
Mhm.
No, listen to me, Jay Wilson.
I'm
Ain't
listening.
nothing slow. There's nothing slow about that man.
Mhm.
But what I want Lemon to do is stop people coming in his home. His channel is his home. His Lemonettes are his supporters. If you have a troll that don't have nothing to lose, that was also going behind her bestie back, biting her back. See, what I don't like about Pizarro is that see Pizarro trying to uh and what is the word I'm trying to say? She interact herself with her bestie ops, and I'm gonna say that when and it's a whole lot, but see, people need to see how the way Pizarro play. I also gave a shout out to Diva Tomboyish. And the reason why I gave a shout out to Diva Tomboyish is because people might get upset, but the truth is the truth. Can't get mad with the truth when the dockets is right there. So when people say things like, I never said that I have a child by the name of Cain. You're lying. Because the woman who you was in her chat, I'm talking about Tracy. Okay. I remember Tracy had doxed Pizarro. Oh yes. See, they didn't like this, the history that I was given over there at Lemon. Somebody paid Lemon to drop me down, which is fine. But see, I truly believe that the truth hurts. And I truly believe that because it was opening up, it was opening up the gap. Now, I also, let's go back. I also said if Bless Watkins come back, and if she come when she come back, whenever she feel like it, Bless Watkins had panels. This was when Bless Watkins and Miss Nika and Yaya were friends. I also brought up the situation when Pizarro first created a channel, saying that she has a Tesla, she has a husband, this, that, and the third, is this and the third. See, people trying to play mind games, and that's very dangerous. But on the other end, you have, like, for a prominent example, Jay Wilson, you have supporters, right, that you probably never interact with, that sit in the skybox that you don't even know who is who. They've been in your skybox for many years, and then they drop down and say, "Hey, I've been a long-term supporter." That's how the way I pick it up, as in when you come a content creator, you have supporters that sit in the skybox, and 9 out of 10 they doesn't drop down to let you know who they are, but they sit in the skybox to see what's going on. Do you understand what I'm saying with this? And by people lying and trying to rewrite history, that's very dangerous. You got all these outsiders, right? You have a lot of outsiders, and this never been, the beef sector, and the beef sector going to always be strong. But what I learned about some of these new content creators, and I truly wish that the beef sector can go back, as in the real content and stuff like that. But they don't do that. A lot of people are very lazy. And when by me saying lazy, they don't have any inspiration. They doesn't have any spunk. They doesn't have any talent. So what they do is they try to rewrite history for the newcomers that they bring it from the outside in this beef sector. Okay. So it's just like a lot of things that I sit back and I just shake my head. But Lemon, I just want Lemon to truly, truly don't let a troll that doesn't have anything to lose uh, uh, tear gas or tear down people that been supporting you from day one. And I ain't mad that somebody paid Lemon to drop me. But again, you can never rewrite history. Okay, so that's what I'm just saying. So people just need to be very careful. And I also was in somebody chat, right? And somebody wrote something about lemon competition. Okay. Somebody said, well, I don't understand how the way they gave people that attended lemon competition, but they didn't cam up. So I sat there and my eyebrow raised to the ceiling, like Taraji P. Henson. And I wrote, I find it quite funny. Hold on. I find it quite funny that y'all getting upset with this competition with people that didn't cam up, but y'all don't have a problem giving money to Pizarro that y'all never seen. See, they didn't like that. See, I don't like this. We need the OB sector. I listened to Rick Reed. So I wasn't on here today because I was out handling business. So I kept getting notifications and everything. So I clicked on Rick Reed. And Rick Reed was talking about the fella, Mr. West. I remember Mother Spillaway was just doing just a cleanup just previously ago. Mr. West dropped down. He was being very disrespectful to the ladies. And the court Mother attention, and Mother had to let him know, hey, Don't come in here disrespect. He's very disrespectful. And I get upset with content creators that brings him up on their page. Now, you can do what you want to do when you're the channel holder, but if you condone that, I give you the side eye because he don't bring nothing to the table. He can't tell you about beef sector. He's a nobody. He's an outsider. He's over there with the rest of them Umars and the other people and stuff like that. Tommy Strawmire and all them people and stuff. It's just really, really crazy. I just want the old beef sector back where people came with talent. Do you understand what I'm saying, Jay Wilson? I'm talking about talent. You know, you have talent, and when I seen somebody else say, and somebody else's chat, not Lemon Baby, but somebody else was writing in somebody else's chat saying that the beef sector doesn't have talent. Now I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna stop right there. The beef sector does have a lot of brilliant people with talent and skill. Okay, don't just take it as a select few that joined the young guy talent show challenge or whatever competition or whatever. But what I do blame is for the ones that was joining. They had enough time to do audio chat. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, if you know it's like a lot of money on the floor, you're gonna make sure your lighting is right, you're gonna make sure your audio is right, and you're gonna make sure your vocals or whatever you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So don't get mad and say, oh, it was biased. People kill me when they don't win. Oh, it's biased. Oh, this, that, and so. No, you didn't bring it. You had bad audio, bad lighting. You coming in and out. It sounded like you under the tunnel. It's just, it's just a mess.
Mm.
It's a
Well,
mess. It's a
it's
mess.
interesting, and I am looking and I'm observing. It's a lot going on, and it's a lot going on.
It's a mess. And I also typed in your chat because I popped my head in your just a minute, sir. I popped my head in your chat. Remember, let's go back. Was this yesterday or the other day? And just a minute, I'm texting somebody. Oh, just the other day. Now let's go back, Jay Wilson. And I understand, you know, me and you go through our ups and down, and
Mhm.
nobody, you know, one thing I like about the gays. Oh, let me tell you something about the gays. My best friend, he's a gay. Okay. He was a
Mhm.
gay since high school time. You understand? I don't discriminate.
Mhm.
I treat people the way I truly want to be treated. I truly talk to people the way I want to be treated. I conduct myself with a lot of class and a lot of dignity, you know, the way that my mother had raised me. So I don't
Mhm.
discriminate on do you understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Another thing what I would say is that I typed in your chat about Ness. I truly believe that Ness is playing in your face. And I understand you probably notice it from a mile away coming. But I just want to just say that she thinks she's slick. See, sometimes you give a person an inch and they want to take a yard. And sometimes you have to let a person hang themselves. And I truly believe that's what Nessa's doing. Now she was talking about you like a dog. Now since excuse me, her channel, her backup channel, and also her Patreon is dismissed or terminated. Now she want to come back over here and act like she rubbing elbows and good friends with you. I typed in the chat because I didn't know what was going on. I heard something about she cashed at you to join lemon competition. I wrote in your chat. I said, ask her to show you a screenshot because I truly believe that she didn't at that time, but I think when the chat was grinding her up, she didn't have no other opportunity but to send it. Do you
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying? So you have to watch out for a person like she's another rattlesnake.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it's just a whole lot. What's going on with Tommy? Now, what is this something here about Tommy nostrils and his nose is flaring up, and you can look down his
Um,
throat and you can see down his throat and see his tongue and his nostrils is wide open and what is going on? What is going on?
It's just a lot with Tommy and Castro and you know, a lot of threats and stuff, and it's just like let it go. And Tommy said that a troll came over here and said that Tommy was trying to get at Castro because Castro was trying to contact his best friend so they can fool around. Tommy said they did. And Tommy said he was going to get Castro back by finding one of his best
Okay, but so
friends.
let's stop right there. Y'all also y'all said a few days ago that Tommy have more to lose than Castro. And when a person don't have anything to lose, they will want to bring you down to their level. Tommy, you have your own spot. You're working.
Hmm.
And truth be told, quiet is kept. I don't understand why Tommy's still interacting with the guy
Mm.
because you just knocked his tooth out. So Tommy should have a little bit of common sense to back away, back away. You understand what I'm saying? Because hey, it was good while I was good. Okay, it's time to move on.
Well, the
So
girls
that's
are
how the
not
way
well.
I look.
The girls are not well. Well,
I see the
Hershey,
girls ain't well.
it's my bedtime, Hershey, and I'm just
Well, Jay
about to
Wilson, you have a good night. I'm
scroll
truly
down. But
grateful that I was able. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm truly grateful that I am able to click your link, but it's like one going on what 142 over here in
it's true.
Pennsylvania,
Hmm.
and you sound like you beat up, and I'm like, well, what is Jay Wilson doing live and stuff like that?
Oh
And
no, I
you
had to
cussing
come
out
live
Tommy,
because they
and then
said
I'm hearing
that.
about Stomp Down Channel B. I got a notification. See, I
Mhm.
also wrote that down. I'm sorry, babe. I'm trying to speed this up, but I also got a notification because Stomp Down have a backup channel and what I'm about to say, he have a backup channel. I got the notification, but I wasn't able to review his live because I was out handling business and stuff like that. So now I am home and I'm trying to do a little catch up, but I never thought that I'll be hearing his channel was terminated. What happened? You don't mind
Well, he
telling me?
asked Rico to show him, and Rico did, and he told Rico to bend it down and spread it wide, and he was cussing Rico out, and they terminated the channel because Rico was nude. So I thought that Rico just porn bombed him, but no, they said that he asked for it, and that's what he got.
Like, so they saying that Stomp Down eggs Rico to bend over and spread it wide.
They said that's what he
That's
did,
kind of
and
hard for me to believe that because Stomp Down doesn't seem like
well,
that type
they
of
did that.
person.
The people said that that's what he did. Did he do that,
Because
y'all? Did he do it? Because somebody just told me.
Stomp Down would rob him and
And
fight him for the
I was
car.
looking for Stomp Down channel and couldn't find it.
What about the backup
I
channel? Because
searched
he have enough.
all over, couldn't find that channel. I looked high and low,
So
still
where's
couldn't
Rico?
find that
Is
channel.
Jay Wilson?
Rico
Is
came
Rico
over
in
here.
here?
Rico typed in here. He said that's what he asked for, and that's what he gave him. So Rico said it. Yeah, Rico
Oh
said,
my
yeah.
God. But it's very hard for me to believe that. But oh Lord. Mm.
Mm-hmm. So he'll be
What
back on
about
the
Ness?
backup
Are you?
channel.
What about Ness? Because I also peeped in your chat and you were
Oh no,
saying
I'm good.
something.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't need her over here.
Well,
My
wait a minute.
thing
Let me
is
say this
she.
before I drop down. Then I was in your chat, and I'm gonna say shout out to the first lady of Vivian. Vivian said that she would love for me to be a judge on your talent show. And Jay Wilson, you better have me up here. If you
Mm,
thinking about doing a challenge, you best to believe now that came from Vivian. That me and Vivian, we fighting tigers, lions, and bears. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. Shout out to Philly. But me, I never disrespect her, but I truly was happy that it was a shocking to hear her say, "Oh, I would love Hershey to be." Here go Jay Wilson with his old shady stuff. Well, Hershey. I said, "Oh, here we go." See, Jay Wilson, you be being messy. You be being You be being so messy to me, Jay Wilson, and you be reading the chat. You like, one right. I'm like, Jay Wilson is being messy, but Jay Wilson, if you think about that talent show that Vivian was speaking upon on just the other day, please let me be a judge. I truly would be entertaining and stuff like that, but not so hard. Making people feel less than and stuff like that. It's nothing but
Mm-hmm.
entertainment. But just think about it,
Mm-hmm.
okay, Jay Wilson, okay? Because I think I do a good job better than that. We see each
Mm-hmm.
other, Jay Wilson. We see each other. Now you talked about the mold. Jay Wilson, you've been talking about my mold all
No,
morning.
I have not.
All morning. Jay
I have
Wilson, you
not
talk about my
mentioned
mold.
anything. Everybody else been talking about it. I have kept my mouth shut about it.
Jay
I
Wilson, you've
sure
been
have.
bringing up the mold, talking about some mood and
Mm-mm.
love and everything. I
Not
said, Jay
me.
Wilson, be a mess. Jay
Not
Wilson be
me.
a messy. Then Jay Wilson, you read in the trolls, and I'm like, who is these trolls? I never see them belong
Mm-mm.
to these trolls. They go right on block. And Jay Wilson, you pull a comment right up on your stream, and I'm like, you know what, Jay Wilson messy. You messy. You're really messy. But anyway, Jay Wilson, you have a blessed night.
All
How's
right,
Lyric?
her
How's
lyric.
Lyric doing?
Lyric is at the other house with her daddy.
Oh, okay, because they said they all. I also, I'm about to drop down. You got to excuse me. I had a few martinis. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
They also was talking about Brian. Oh,
Mm.
yes. They were saying Brian was over there saying Honest Road needs special shoes. And I'm like, well, what type of special shoes do he need? Do he need orthopedic? Is he a diabetic? But he's too slim to be a diabetic. But I don't
Mm.
know what type of special shoes that Brian kept bringing up on Pizza Channel. But he kept talking about the special shoes and Roe was calling Brian Lilana or something like that. I don't know what is going on. Then Brian said that Roe he was doing this, he was drooling over Shaquem Dangalang, and Roe said, well, you ain't say nothing when that Mexican man bust you in your face. It was a lot of swinging and banging and stuff like that. I was very entertained. I was typing it in your chat. Me and the troll fridge. We was typing it in your chat. Then you had another person that come up in your chat. Her name is Lock and Loaded. She gonna say, "Oh well, Jay Wilson, I hate when people bring you back a bone carrier." I typed in that good old chat. I said, "Oh no, Jay Wilson asked what's going on because he was driving, and me and Fridge was giving Jay Wilson, and Jay Wilson." Next time, defend me because you be having me out there swinging at 13 people and stuff like that, Jay Wilson. You should be saying, well, I asked the people what's going on in the streets and they telling me what's going on. But Jay Wilson, you be having me out there swinging the bang. You know I'm from Philly and I don't have a problem swinging the bang at all.
Mm-hmm.
At all. But they also was talking about you and stuff like that, but I left out the room and stuff like that. They said you went over there to room shaking and got yourself a nasty piece of coin. And I said, well, Jay
Mm-hmm.
Wilson love a nasty piece of coin. They said, well, you didn't get a piece of coin from Lemon. I said, well, he must have slid on over there with his church shoes and went over there with room shaker. They said room shaker was feeding the girls and stuff like that, giving coins
Yeah,
and
but
stuff
I
like
had money
that.
before I went to Lemon. That's why I went to Lemon because the girls had paid me to go over and
Was that
sing on
about
the
the one that
channel.
Nessa said she paid you? Was that the one that Nessa said she
Oh
paid you? She said she
God, yeah. Hmm.
really. Well,
Yeah.
Rick Reed dragged him because when before you go to sleep, why don't you click on Rick Reed last live and listen to the Drake? He dragged SB. It was Robert. He dragged Mr. West also, and keep Mr. West off of your panel.
Mr. West hasn't been on my channel.
Don't put him up there. He's very
Hmm.
negative. He doesn't like the LBG community. If you get what I'm
Half of
saying.
them don't. Half of them don't. So yeah.
I understand. I understand.
Hmm.
They also dropped grown folks CV. They said grown folks is over there begging to be over there with the lemonettes and stuff like that, but people paying to drop them. Then they said
Stomp
diamond
down.
ring
Hold
was
on. Stomp down. Revenge. Ooh, stomp down. Let me tell you something. Stomp down.
Ooh.
Stomp down. Stomp down.
We
I
love you,
heard
Stomp
what
Down.
happened, baby. The girls said that Rico spread it wide, honey. They said he was shaking hot dogs and
Oh,
spreading
you
wheat
mean
bread,
pig
honey.
ear? Sure.
They said it was some dingleberries all up there. They said it looked like mushroom season, honey. They said it looked like truffles and mushroom season. But baby, I don't know. But then they said the girls just took the channel stomp down. Oh my God.
And Stomp Down in your chat.
Yeah, I
Cause
think
I'm
it is.
not
He
reading
said
the room. He
No,
down
so
there.
he said, I'll discuss later. Trust. And I told him something. I said, now it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get
Yeah,
worse
and I
before it
also
get
said
better.
Stomp Down have. I'm sorry, Jay Woods. I also said Stomp Down have a backup channel, and by me hearing that Rico has spread it wide and show his rabbit ears or his pig ears, that is very disgusting. He should be banned from YouTube, showing
Stomp Down.
people
What is
that.
the new page? Wide open, like I told him. I got another one. Do tell. Well, Stomp Down. Where is the page, baby? Where is the
What is
page so
my
we can
page so we
direct
can
the girls
subscribe
to
to
the
a Stomp Down? We got
so
to
we
come
can
on over
direct
there.
the
We love
girls
it.
over there. So we
Or
can
Stomp
direct the
Down. Make
girls
sure
over there. I
Jay
told him it's
Wilson,
like
make sure you drop his new channel so everybody can
I am.
subscribe.
I'm waiting for it, but baby, like that's why I can say it's gonna get worse and worse.
Worse and worse.
Mm. See,
They
this
said
is why
Shelly
I
been
had.
over here for months. They said Shelly was over here for months and stuff like that. They was over there talking about Shelly. I said, why are they
Mm.
talking about Shelly? Shelly minded herself, minded her business, getting herself together and stuff like that, staying out the way. Lovely Love kept bragging about Shelly, sent her a cash app. She going on everybody platforms, letting everybody know Shelly is still in the building. Shelly is in the bushes. She's in the skybox, and she cashed at a coin.
Some down say they gonna be real mad. Okay, okay
I'm here
now.
for it. Is that the new
Well,
channel?
baby, well, it's gonna be real mad. Well, somebody already mad at me. Stumped down. They mad at me because they thought I threw them under the bus, baby. Because I told Castro, "Are you still there?" And somebody was lying about somebody's trying to sleep with the best friend.
Who trying to sleep with the best friend? What is wait a minute, wait a minute, what?
Tommy was accusing Castro of trying to contact his best friend to sleep with him, but he done took the video down. Now he didn't produce no evidence. I'm like, well, I can't believe that. Castro said he didn't do anything like that.
So
You
Castro was
accusing
trying to
him,
spread it wide open to
but
Tommy's
but
best
no, but
friend.
it was no evidence, and the man is innocent until
Oh,
proven
okay.
guilty. Yep. So, girl, let me go because I got to get some
Well,
sleep.
go ahead and go, Jay
But
Woods. It was
stomp
nice
down,
talking to you. I'm gonna catch
child. He
you. I'm
said
gonna
it's gonna
catch
get
you in the
worse and
morning when
worse.
you on your way. I'm gonna catch you in
I
the
gotta
morning
get
when
up
you
in the
on your way
morning.
to the
That's why I'm
QT.
trying to get the bed, girl, so I can get up in the morning. But I'll talk to y'all in the morning.
Have
All
a
right,
blessed night, Jay
y'all.
Wilson. Be
Y'all
safe.
have it good. That's it. Though it's serving it real bad, let me go. Do tell. All right.